Miss Rosalie. I'm back again with our new Brave Kids Midweek Mix-Up. Today, I'll be teaching you a little bit about photography. How many of you guys like to take good pictures? Say I do. All you're gonna need is something with a camera, so make sure you bring it up. If you guys are ready to get started, let's do our countdown, starting from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
When mercy paid the price, my future came alive. Your love and grace divine, every moment of my life. You took my darkest hour and filled it with your light. Now my soul will rise, shining my salvation. All glory to your name, Jesus. Your power ends our shame. Jesus, we lift our endless praise to the highest name. Jesus. You're my one desire. My heart needs nothing more. Broken to beautiful, healed by relentless love. All glory to your name, Jesus. Your power ends our shame. Jesus, we lift our endless praise to the highest name. Jesus, all glory to your name, Jesus. Your power ends our shame. Jesus, we lift our endless praise to the highest name. Jesus. From the grave, you have risen on the cross. Death was finished, we're alive in your endless freedom. From the grave, you have risen on the cross. Death was finished, we're alive in your endless freedom. All glory to your name, Jesus. Your power ends our shame. Jesus, we lift our endless praise to the highest name. Jesus, all glory to your name, Jesus. Your power ends our shame. Jesus, we lift our endless praise to the highest name. Jesus.
Our sin has been erased and we have been forgiven. Jesus loved us so much that he came down from heaven to the earth and forgave us of all of our sin. Any baggage that we may carry has been laid to rest by his sacrifice. We get to rejoice in his victory, and that's why we come here excited to meet with him today.
You sing this with me tonight.
You show me every breath I breathe is from you. Every fingerprint part of you. I am yours from start to end. You hold me, and even when I wander, you are never farther. been just a word away. We sing his name tonight. Come on. When I say Jesus, the very mention shatters the darkness and calms my soul. When I say Jesus, even a whisper breaks through my doubting till all my fear is gone. We sing it, and on the name of Jesus, every fear is broken. Oh, nothing now can hinder your love that never fades, and I cannot escape it. Oh, I cannot erase it. Oh, I cannot deny it. Oh, you are here to save. When I say Jesus, the very mention shatters the darkness and calms my soul. When I say Jesus, even a whisper breaks through my doubting till all my fear is gone. When I say Jesus, the very mention shatters the darkness and calms my soul. When I say Jesus, even a whisper breaks through my doubting till all my fear is gone. When I say Jesus, when I say Jesus, oh, we say his name, we proclaim his name, the name of Jesus, the name of Jesus. Come on, church, we proclaim his name tonight.
Jesus, you have been so faithful. Jesus, you have been so true. I will be forever thankful, 'cause I never had a friend like you. Help me to be who you've been to me, to everyone I see. Let us love one another with a love like no other yet. That's the way you love us, God. Never turn away, you are with us every day, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Your love has always been beginning to end. There's never been a better friend. So let us love one another with our love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. You with me in the darkest valley. You with me on the mountaintop. I'm thankful that you never leave me, and that your love will never stop. Help me to be who you've been to me, to everyone I see. Let us love one another with a love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Never turn away, you are with us every day, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Your love has always been beginning to end. There's never been a better friend. So let us love one another with our love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. I wanna thank you for being a friend who's always by my side. I wanna thank you for the way you love me all my life. I wanna thank you for being a friend who's always by my side. I wanna thank you for the way you love me all my life. Love one another with a love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us,
Warning.
Warning!
Warning! This episode might melt your face off.
Hang on for the loop!
3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
What's under the sheet?
I don't know. I'm Ricky.
I'm Jamie, and I want to know what's under the sheet.
Oh
my God!
Pop quiz, host people.
Okay.
Hey, what's a word that describes like an inadequacy or an ambiguity that allows you to circumvent or avoid a rule or a law?
Do I look like Professor Lexicon to you?
If you can get around the law, that's called a loophole. But here on the Loop Show, this is a loophole. Ha ha ha! It's full of unknown treasure.
I guess it's kind of appropriate because today we're talking about opening up and giving our all to God in worship.
Nope. No. No.
I mean, it's kind of like a treasure.
Kind of like opening up a treasure, but I am not putting my hand in there.
I mean, there has to be some good things in this loophole.
Of course. I'm sure it's mostly nice things.
Well, Quizman's here to help us, so let's see what he has to say.
Oh, right, Quizman. That's me. Okay. Yeah, look who found a whip! Time for the quiz thing! In 1981, the world was introduced to a fictional treasure-hunting professor of archaeology known as Dr. Henry Walton Jones Jr., or Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones was known for wearing a sick fedora, hating snakes, and using a whip for absolutely everything. Glass of water, whip. Light switch, whip. Good night, moon, whip. So which of these Indiana Jones was the first Indiana Jones movie to be released? Was it A, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, B, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, C, Raiders of the Lost Ark, or D, Indiana Jones and the Fork of Atlantis? If you said D, write that movie because I'd love to see it. That fork, where did it come from? And where did those people underwater go? That's for Indiana Jones to figure out. It's actually C. Raiders of the Lost Ark is all about Indy looking for the Ark of the Covenant, and he's racing against the Nazis to find it. And then they find it, and they open up the box, and then their faces start melting off, and they're like, Spoiler alert, the Ark of the Covenant is based on an actual biblical artifact. It refers to the box that God told Moses to build on Mount Sinai in the book of Exodus. And then the Israelites took it across the desert, the Philistines took it away from them, King David took it back, and he put it in the temple in a room called the Holy of Holies. According to the book of Hebrews, which of these items was not contained in the Ark of the Covenant? Was it A, Moses' garment of praise, B, the rod of Aaron, C, a golden jar filled with manna, or D, stone tablets with the 10 Commandments? If you said C, manna was on the manifest. Sorry, you're incorrect. It's actually A. Now, the Ark of the Covenant wasn't just a box. It was a symbol of God's presence. It was something that held things that were important and precious. Over the years, the Ark of the Covenant got lost, and nobody knows where it is now. Sorry, Indy, we can't find it. We have no idea where it is. There are actually a bunch of treasure hunters around today that try to look at maps and decode clues to figure out where it is. Here's my advice to them. Think about where you had it last. If you need me to call the Ark of the Covenant, I can, because if it's on vibrate, then we'll hear it go. Call your mom. She knows where everything is. Look under bushes. Wouldn't it be incredible to discover something that no one had ever found? Like if you found a vein of gold in your backyard, or if you caught an insect so rare that you got to name it, or if you discovered a quiz question that couldn't be answered. Is that last one just me? What color is light? Oh, how many puppies fit in a shoebox? What smell is fuzzy? That's what, maybe we don't know that one. Listen, when you were born, you were uncharted territory. No one had a map to who you were. They didn't have a clue who you were gonna be. No one knew except for God. So he knew that discoveries were gonna have to be made for you to be the best at being you. So think about this. Every single talent that you discover is a treasure, and it's a reason to worship. Every single moment that is a chance for God to surprise you with delight, and that's a reason to worship. Every day carries clues to who God planned for you to be. Living a life of worship is about stopping and thanking God for the treasures that he hid for you to find. That's all it is. It's about discovering who God planned for you to be. Everything that's in you is important and precious. So pop open that box and melt some faces off. Open up your life and thank God with the thing that he treasures most, you. I'm the quiz man. Goodbye.
What are we supposed to do with this thing?
Oh my gosh, I feel like this is a Halloween episode. I'm so scared. It says, reach into the loophole. You must dig around to find and pull out the hidden key. Unlock the box and see what treasure awaits.
Huh.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Do you want to go first?
No, that's okay, Ricky. I'll let you go first.
Okay.
I'm just a good friend like that.
Thanks. Okay.
Here we go. Roll up that sleeve.
Okay, let's see.
You feel something?
Gross.
It's gross.
You gotta find the key in this? Okay.
Is it squishy?
Yeah. You know what? It feels like wet paper towels.
You're looking for the key.
I'm trying to find the key, but it's very
Do you need
firm.
help?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it's
Right
up
there.
there.
Right? How do you... Okay.
Oh, haha.
You found the key?
Yeah, here, but I'm giving it to you 'cause
Okay.
this is your turn.
Okay. Whew.
Yay,
Okay.
it's a key!
There it is. Okay, so we have a lock right here. Let's see what's in the box.
It is a...
Oh!
Ew, is that a dirty diaper?
No, I think it was just
Is that...
gross. Was this dunked in a toilet? You have to tell me. Ugh.
That's just disgusting.
I'm so sorry.
I just feel like you guys saved something so much worse for me. Like, is there gonna be like a bowl of worms in here?
Go for
Jump
it.
scare Jimmy in here? Is he just gonna grab my hand? Okay. That felt hairy and wet. What is the
Dunk a bunch of
world?
stuff in the toilet.
Ew. It's almost like I'm touching like a zombie.
Ugh.
I feel like I need to like flip over the zombie's face.
Oh.
Ew, the zombie's face just opened up.
Oh.
Yeah, yep, I opened, oh my,
Jamie.
it felt like a worm. Okie doke. All right, I've been assured that it's not actually a worm,
Oh.
but it is like shaped like a worm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No.
Okay, is that a squid? I'm pushing on
Do you
it.
need help, Jamie? Should I
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
get in
Ricky,
there?
I helped you last time.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's so much worse.
Oh, this is terrible.
There's something sharp in here.
That's probably the key.
It feels like a claw.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I'm lifting it up and I'm trying to dump it out. Is the key coming out?
I'll try to help.
Here, take the tintily.
Oh!
I know! Well, don't you react. Okay, all right, I found it.
You did? Okay, good.
I found it.
Thank you. I'll take that. And
Are you kidding me? I can't even look at it. I can't even, it's looking back. Squid.
Quizman said there would be treasures. These are not treasures.
That's not treasure at all.
I was the first at the dawn of all creation. That was me that put in work, made the world and all that's in it. I'm the one.
Hello, my name is Orlando Palmer, and I go by the name of I Am Son, and I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm a creator. You know, before I even really knew God for myself, I always used music to just kind of cope with life. My journey has been just kind of falling in love with Jesus first, and, you know, his work. Through Jesus, I began to see who I was in him, you know what I mean? Out of that identity is where I create, and out of that identity of just knowing who I am in him is how I walk and how I love and how I do everything. This life of worship is a roller coaster, you know, it's not linear, it's up and down, you know, and I'm just grateful for the gift that God gave me to, you know, record these moments. I feel like songwriting is, the songs that I write are like altars, you know, it's just like I get to record the moments of my life and, you know, the relationship I have with God.
And I wrote the book on the questions you've been wondering. It was me, spirit breathed into legendary pages. I am God, only God of your fathers, Abraham and Isaac too, Jacob too, Moses too, and even you. So what's the problem? Why do you worry? I am your king, I have a plan. Let me remind you who I am so you don't forget. Oh, don't forget. All I ask is don't forget.
Loophole. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my...
I'm probably not gonna help you.
What?
I don't know.
We thought we were in this together. Okay. All right.
Go. Ricky, go.
Oh.
What is it?
Feels like, is this just a bucket of dirt? Feels like a bucket of dirt.
Okay, if it's dirt, there could be worms living in it, so I will not be touching it. Dirt
There's a
don't
key
hurt.
somewhere in here.
There's a key.
Ooh, found the key. Okay.
This was like totally painless.
Yeah. You could have helped me, Jamie.
Not if there's worms in it. You know what lives in dirt? Worms. I can't even, I'm not even.
Just take a look. Oh,
Are you
wait a
kidding?
second. Actually, I don't think this is dirt at all. These are crushed up
Oh my gosh,
Oreos.
they are alive. I thought they were dead for a little bit, but they're alive.
Nope, it's dirt. I don't know why I
They're
tasted
alive. They're alive.
that. Jamie. Jamie! Okay, it's your turn, Jamie.
I don't feel like it can get worse than worms.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
So we had
Okay.
worms, we had squids. What could possibly be next?
Just something alive. I'm gonna pat it. Pat it. Little pat.
What is it?
Because I don't think, oh, and now it's wet. All right, so I'm feels like maybe some wet Tic Tacs. Yeah? Or maybe some teeth.
Like pre-chewed Tic Tacs?
No, that feels like a tooth. You hear that? I'm telling you. I'm turning it around because I think that, I think that it's versions of like mouth things, some sort of animal's tongue, or it's like a jelly tongue. Just gonna try. Oh, it's squishy, it's wet. I'm diving in, I am all in. Oh, it's just getting squishier. I really don't want to know like what I've been
I
touching.
have to know what this
It's squishy. That's a tongue. Okay, I got it.
Oh,
Is there like blood all over my hands or something?
Your hand is so slimy.
Yeah, I'd
Gross.
still rather touch whatever's in there than those worms.
All right, let's
A
see.
tongue, toddler teeth,
Lift
and
it
little.
up. Ah!
Whose teeth are these? Oh my gosh! This is a huge tongue.
I am so more concerned about the teeth. Okay, I'm kind of curious about the tongue. No!
So what's the biggest thing that God's doing in your life right now? There's this story in the Bible of this lady who finds herself in the same room as Jesus. Okay, that's a big deal, and she recognizes that it's a big deal because she wants to worship him. She wants to give thanks to him. She wants to tell him, she wants to show him how much he means to her. And so what she does next is a little weird, but go with me because we're gonna try to help you understand. She goes home and she gets this really expensive jar of perfume. It's probably the most valuable possession that she owns. And she brings it back, she opens it up and she pours it on the feet of Jesus. And then actually takes her hair and she starts to wash Jesus' feet out of respect, out of honor for Jesus. And the whole time she's doing this, there's actually this other group of people who are kind of watching. They're sitting back and they're looking at what she's doing and they're criticizing her and they're saying things like, she could have taken that jar of perfume and sold it and used that money and donated it to the poor or something like that. And Jesus hears this, and instead of criticizing her along with them, Jesus actually says, no, you have to understand she's done all that she could. She's brought me everything, the most valuable possession that she owns. She's brought it to me to worship. So you live a life of worship when you do what only you can do to give glory to God. And in this moment, this woman did that exact same thing. She brought everything that she had and she gave it to Jesus out of obedience, out of an act of worship to show him how much he means to her. And so what does that look like for you? Bringing the best of what you have. Maybe it's your time. Maybe it's the talents that you have. Maybe it's the words that you speak. When you are bringing the best of what you have, you're bringing it to God as an act of worship to say, thank you for all that you've done, God. Thank you for who you are. And I use what you've given me to worship you. You have to understand, worship is not an event, it's a lifestyle. We as the church, we do worship together as we sing songs together, but that's not all worship. Worship is how we live our lives to show God who he is, what he means, and how thankful we are for what he's done for us. So the question for you is, how are you going to use your life to worship God?
all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, love the Lord your God. With all your heart and soul and mind, love your neighbor as yourself. What is a life of worship? What is a life of worship? How can I praise if I can't sing? What do I give the one, the God who made everything? How can I fill my days with hallelujahs in my hands? What are the greatest of commands? Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and soul and mind. To love your neighbor as yourself. This is the greatest command. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and soul and mind. To love your neighbor as yourself.
Yes.
Ugh. I hope we never have to see that thing again.
I'm pretty sure that we will. Remember, living a life of worship is loving God with everything that you are.
Open up to Him and worship Him with your unique talent.
Bring your best to God.
And love Him with your whole heart, soul, and mind. Until next time.
Enjoy the ride!
Hi kids! Super excited. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our photography lesson today. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is gather your materials. So you're gonna need to borrow maybe your parents' phone or a tablet, and you're also gonna need some subjects. And so your subject is what you're gonna take photos of today. Today I've chosen 3 subjects. I have Mr. Robot, I have Buzz Lightyear, and I have Batman here. And so what I'm gonna have you do right now is go ahead and pause the video, go around your house and pick your subjects. They can be your stuffed animals, they can be your dolls, they can be cars, anything really. But we're gonna be able to take some really great pictures today. And next time I meet with you guys, I'm gonna teach you guys how to connect all your pictures into a story. So go ahead, pause the video, and go grab your subjects. Next, okay, so for those of you guys who are ready and you have your subjects, you want to make sure that when you start taking pictures, if you're using a different phone, it's totally okay, but I am using the iPhone today. So the first thing you want to do is you want to swipe down on the screen. You're going to notice that you have a couple of options. The most important part is you don't want it to be dark, because when you take pictures, you want to make sure your brightness is all the way up to 100%. That's just my volume. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit my camera function. And I will take a picture. So when we have a camera, whether you're using a phone, a real camera, or a tablet, it's really important to understand how to take some really good pictures. The first word I want to talk about is the word focus. So you might have heard this word already. Sometimes your parents might say, focus on your homework, or focus on eating your lunch. Don't forget to focus on cleaning your room. What that means is that you want to pay special attention to a certain area. So today, we're going to take special attention to our subjects. The first type of photo I want to take is basically a lined up background photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot my camera back, just like this, and I'm going to get my horizon right over here, so make sure the line is here. I don't want to show that it's like a cubby, right? I don't want to show that I have toys down here. I want to make sure that it looks like this is a movie screen. So I'm going to take a picture, I'm going to tap to focus on the center, and then now I have the photo. The next photo I'm going to take is a photo that's face value, so like right over here. I just want to take a picture of my robot. But Mr. Robot, I want him to make him look really big and gigantic, like he's scary. So how I do that is, if your phone is right here, you want to tilt it up, almost like it's almost flat. And then I'm going to tap to focus on Mr. Robot, and then I'll take my picture. And I'm going to show you how big he looks, right? So I'm gonna let it settle so you guys can see. He looks really, really big right now. And I'm gonna do the same thing for my two other subjects. I want to make them look really big. So I'm gonna tilt my phone towards me, and then I'm gonna focus, tap, and take a picture. Same thing with Buzz Lightyear. I'm gonna tilt it forward so it looks like he's on a tall, tall balcony. I'm gonna tilt it, tap, take my picture. So go ahead and get your subjects ready. You can figure out where you want them. They can be on top of buildings, they can be on books, maybe they're on your bed hanging off. Wherever you want to do it, go ahead and pause the video and take pictures of your subjects, making them look really, really gigantic on your screen. All right, next. The other thing I want to show you is a lot of times when you're taking pictures, you want to show like a story. You're always telling a story, whether somebody is smiling and you're taking pictures of mom or dad, or maybe your brother or sister and you're making your baby brother laugh. You want to tell a story. And that's the same that goes for your toys. If you're going to take a picture of your subjects, you want to tell a story. And there are different ways you can tell a really good story. You can make them look gigantic so that when you see the photo, you think, wow, it's so big, I wonder what's happening. But you can also do another cool photo. You can actually lay down your subjects. So it's almost like they fell. And if they fell, so maybe something happened, like a big storm came, you would be able to take your photo right over here, right on top, and make sure it's very, very flat. It almost looks like a bed. That's how flat it is. And then you just tap on your subject like I taught you, and you take a picture. We're going to do that again right over here. I'm going to take Buzz Lightyear. I'm going to show and tap that he is flat and laying down, and same with my Batman. So tap and get started. Go ahead and take your subjects and now practice taking a flat lay. That's what it is. It's when your subject is laying flat. All right, kids, I hope you had so much fun learning how to take some really good pictures today. Remember, your subjects can be your toys, they can be your food that you're eating, or even your family. Make sure that you practice, so after this video ends, go ahead and take your phone or your tablet or your camera and try it out with lots of different things in your home. I can't wait to see you here next time. I'll be sure to bring more photography tips to you. Have a great day. Hi, Brave Kids. I hope you had so much fun learning some new skills today. Every week, I'm so excited when my boys come and show me their new skills. It's kind of like having a mini talent show at home. So make sure you show your parents what you've learned today. We hope to see you next week.